which makes it dangerous. There's a gap, obviously, but not one where he can hit the edge of a red.
No, but because he has that full ball contact on one of those reds, that means the 3 misses and you'll get warned rule comes into effect. So whatever he chooses here, he's only going to get 2 goes at it before he gets warned. But it is worth being a bit creative here and trying to do something. He's in a lot of trouble here.
So he wants to nestle into the heart of these reds. Well, there may be a possible pot left on for Kyren. Not easy by any means, but he doesn't turn down much. And he's eyeing this up, this red to the left middle. So Jack Jones will be a bit relieved that he escaped that tricky situation. Now he's got a chance to get this cue ball tight to the top cushion. And he has a slight advantage now. Couldn't have played that any better.
Kyren now, once again, very interested in that top left-hand corner of the table. If he can get that cue ball somewhere near the yellow pocket, the reds to the right middle pocket are blocked by yellow and brown. The red over the left middle will be potable, unless he plays off that one. And he'd be dying to get this cue ball tight on the cushion. No, he's played that really well.
Yeah, a little tap on the tail from Jack, but he's eyeing up this red 2 away on the right hand side, 2 away from the cushion. He can pot this.
Get off, please.
He can pot this. It's not easy, but it's easier than the safety. Drops it in, he'll be on the blue. Oh, close. Surprised he played it as pacey as that. Had I played it in such a way, I'd have left the cue ball near the side cushion and not leave your opponent an easier pot because he's not on the side cushion.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. Played it a bit too aggressively, maybe. And now if Kyren Wilson can stick this mid-distance red in, all the reds he needs are in the open. And there you see that incredibly straight, piston-like cue action. Of course, we were talking about how Jack would be feeling if he could win this mini-session 3-1 and reduce his arrears. That all disappears if Kyren wins this frame, because all of Jack's hard work in frames 1 and 2 tonight, they mean nothing if Kyren can win this one.
7.
As you said, all the reds are in the open. Didn't have to remove any difficult reds. Looks to have a nice angle on the brown.
11.
Oh, that's poor.
Well, we're giving the benefit of the doubt, shall we, Sean? He's asking for the cue ball to be clean, but he's certainly not on the pink as he would have liked.
Yeah, you might be right. Well, you could see there clearly, actually, the red did lift off the bed of the table. My apologies. But it spoilt things a little bit. Can only drop the pink in. And now from nowhere, from being in prime position, that heavy contact has forced him into this very missable red. Cueing obstructed
18.
by the brown. Jack Jones very interested from his chair now. Biggest moment in the session so far, this. Well, in fact, the cueing's so awkward by the brown, he's playing a different red. This is very, very missable.
Kyren
Maybe
Wilson,
a bit
18.
of experience there on show from Kyren Wilson. The red that was furthest left of the table was the easier pot, but that one had a bit of safety in mind. If I miss it, I don't leave the game on. Bit of experience shown at the right time.
Not much that Jack can do in this situation, tight under the side cushion. The one thing he's got to do, it's hard to see that he won't leave some kind of pot on, but just make it as difficult as possible. Or has he found a path back to balk? Red just below the pink. Played it nicely. But you still feel that Kyren in control of this vital safety exchange.
The obvious shot here is to run the cue ball off the side cushion in behind the green. He might have to hit this red into that red on the side cushion or very close to it. Yeah, it was so difficult, the angle. He was forced to stun the red into the cushion and sacrifice the green, but he's got a great cue ball. Piling the pressure on Jack Jones here.
Well, you sort of look at situations like this and you see if there's an easy safety. And if you're going to cope with a difficult situation, should you try and pot your way out of trouble? The reason I say that, I think you can get past the yellow. There's a straight red to the left corner.
Now, he's got a shot here. He can run just full ball into the red by the middle pocket, dump that past the middle gently, leave the cue ball where that red is. He doesn't need to do this. Don't think he's seen it. Oh, what a shot that is! Absolutely shot of the match so far from Jack Jones.
How many times do we see it? You put a snooker player in a corner, and the only way out they feel is to pot the way out of trouble. And as I said before, the one thing that all snooker players have got in common, they can pot balls. So, big chance now.
Well, he's sat there thinking, hang on a minute, I played a great safety shot, but he's done that to people so many times throughout his own career. He'll respect that shot. He'll be wanting Jack to miss every single ball he plays, but he'll respect the courage and the skill that it took to pot that long red. And he'll think, well, fair play. If Jack wins this frame from here, he deserves it.
Nine.
Struggle the red in, but nicely on this blue. Just seems that a lot of these reds are covering one. Those two reds to the right of the pink. The reason I mentioned that, I wonder whether one is available to the left middle. The reason I'm saying that, he could run off the side cushion, play for one of them, and still have the red to the left of the black. He's decided to go in, trusting a bit to luck, and it's worked out perfectly. Well, it did, until 14. That red has put the black out of commission. But he can win the frame without the black, so no need to get too concerned about that.
$15.
Little anxious look on the face of Jack Jones as he came round the table there. He's just on this pink, and he's got a nice angle to screw into that little cluster of three, open them up, and he'll automatically be on the loose red. Would have liked a slightly thicker contact on this red nearest the pink there. Wanted to run into that full ball and hold the cue ball there, but
21.
He's still okay.
Yeah, those three reds are now, you think, two of them at least available into the same pocket as this red. So imperative he gets a good angle here on the colour.
22.
And he's perfect on the blue. Inch perfect.
$27. $28.
He took a risk. Did he have to? Well, you know, when you're down at the table, it's your choice. So 23 points to the lead. Still 67 remaining. Can't see him playing the pot on the blue here. For me, I'll try and get him behind that green.
Blue ball.
I know it's a temptation to put the blue safe, but snooker behind the green would be my choice. And it was Jack's, but he just didn't get the right line. Yeah, good shot. But when you play a shot like that, you're never certain where the reds are going to finish up. He's left a pot on. But the way the reds are, and they're not a safe colour on the table, Jack Jones knows if he goes for it, he's got to get it. Now he's hoping for a bit of luck. He's not got away with it. Tried to edge his bets by getting the cue ball back up to the balk end. And of course, when a ball's missed and it rattles in the jaws, it always looks as though you've hit it too hard. Anyway, here's a chance for Kyren. Doesn't want to be too straight on the screen. An opportunity here to go to the mid-session interval with the same lead that he had when he came out tonight. It's not perfect on this green. He's going to have to play this with a lot of power.
These are the frames though, aren't they, John? The ones that you're not supposed to win, and you clear up and steal them. We've seen greats over the years make a career out of doing this. John Higgins springs to mind. How many frames did he win that he shouldn't have done? And they hurt so much sat in your chair. Jack knows he should have had this frame in the bag by now. That careless positional shot when he was at the table. If Kyren Wilson can clear up here, those first couple of frames in the evening will have been for nothing.
Yeah, but he's got to look at the greater picture. This was the one. Just needed a little bit, well, just a thinner contact on that second red would have left him perfect on the pink and the frame at his mercy.
Play for the red behind the black here now. What's the hardest one on the table? He's perfect on this black to get to it. Oh, but doesn't want to be too close to it. And that's okay for a moment. I thought he was going to finish touching ball. But good thinking. Play for the hardest red first. And then the clearance should be ABC.
12. $13.
The only place I can see this going wrong is the last red. Going up for the yellow, it's slightly off its spot.
90.
Blue's in an awkward position. I wonder whether he'll play for that blue off the last red.
Cheers. 20.
So there's black to go 4 points in front. Not perfect on this black. He's trying to pinch a bit. Oh, but didn't he cue that well? Got through that beautifully. Excellent shot. And you would think he'd definitely go for a baulk colour. There's the longest frame of the match so far. It's been played at a pretty good pace.
$28.
So, well, he's got a choice, green or blue. Blue's the choice. Right in the heart of the pocket. Quick glance at the scoreboard. 10 points the lead.
33.
Yellow, green, brown took a 19 points in front with just 18 remaining.
35. $38.
Another glance at the scoreboard. Just trying to convince himself, but it's just brown needed. Well, as you said, Sean, it looks now for all money that Jack Jones is going to go in that mid-session interval. But, as we said at the start, the plan was to win this session. It's 2 apiece. You've got to look at it that way. He still has a chance to win this session. And that's all he could hope for this evening. A couple of things went wrong and we can point the finger, but Kyren Wilson has just shown why he had that big lead, and that was impressive from Kyren. And it's as you were at the mid-session interval.